Hi there. My name is Rati Gorfine, and I was just wondering, are you somebody who lets other people's chaos become your emergency? If the answer is affirmative, you're going to want to stick around. Before I get into this, I just want to bring your attention to the link in the description for this video. It's for an event that I'm doing on Saturday called the ADHD Get It Done Plan. It's an opportunity to spend some time with me and, well, learn how to get things done. But I'm going to get into the details later. I want to get to the meat of the video here. Um, so, what I'm going to talk about today is how to stay focused in the midst of someone else's drama, particularly. Uh, as many of you know, I work with a lot of people with ADHD, and we've all heard of shiny object syndrome. Well, drama is the shiniest object of them all. You may be familiar with the play by Oscar Wilde, The Importance of Being Earnest. There's a wonderful line in there by one of the characters, Gwendolyn, where she says, "You know, I always bring my diary when I travel. It's good to have something sensational to read on the train." Well, yeah, that pretty much describes all of us. Just look at the front page of any newspaper or turn on any news channel. Anyway, I was inspired to talk about this today because I have a client. Her name is Ellen, and she's a writer. She has ADHD, and she works in a rather poorly run agency where other people's disorganization is constantly becoming her issue, or so she thinks. Anyways, we've worked together for a while, and fast forward now, she's able to separate, she's able to distinguish between what is in her scope to take care of and what isn't. She's able to remain calm in the face of unexpected scope creep. And it took some work to get there. Essentially, this is the distinction that Ellen had to come to make, and I will exemplify it through this little Buddhist parable I learned from a wonderful teacher named Kadam Morton of the Kadampa Buddhist Center for Meditation here in New York City. Anyway, it's a story that or a conundrum that his teacher posed, Geshe, and I don't know how to say Geshe's name, so I'm not even going to try. But here's the story. You're in a car, and you're in the middle of the road, in the middle of nowhere, and all of a sudden, the car breaks down. Whose problem is it? Now, I bet you think it's yours. I bet you think, well, my car broke down. It's my problem. No, it's the car's problem. You can make it a problem for yourself, or you can just dial your cell phone, hopefully there's reception, or push the car to a service area and get it fixed. Whether or not we get hooked by other people's energetic issues is completely up to us. And the problem is most of us have been in the habit of doing it for a really long time. It's an energy suck. It is such a relief to know where you end and someone else begins. It allows you to stay focused on the task at hand for you and what matters to you, and leaves a lot more of you left over to contribute to other people, to take care of other things, to make sure that you go through life without regrets. So, how do you separate from other people's drama when it's coming at you fast and furious, or you find yourself behind the scenes ruminating about it? You stop. And I mean, literally, you see, even say the word out loud, stop. In my business, that's called a pattern disruptor. You find yourself going off in your mind, having an imaginary argument, stop. And then ask yourself aloud, if possible. You can even state your name. That's very effective. Rati, what is it what is it you are supposed to be focused on now? And then wait for the answer. You would be amazed how effective that is. And I'd also like to add one more thing so that you can really anchor this new mental habit of pulling yourself off of the cliff of drama. That is, when you succeed in doing it, when you succeed in creating that separation, you acknowledge it by celebrating. And you celebrate by saying, that's like me. Because from so much of our lives, and I know this is true for so many clients, we identify with our negative mental habits. Oh, I'm always getting sucked in by these people. Oh my God, it's always something. I can't just leave work and stop thinking about it. Oh my, no, well, that is not who you are. You get to choose who you are. So it's a really good idea when you start establishing a new way of being to quietly but firmly affirm for yourself, that's like me. So, in summation, drama is a cue to separate. As soon as you sense drama in your world, unless you're choosing it on Netflix or Amazon Prime, as soon as drama arises in your world, it is a cue to stop, to separate. Come back into yourself and ask, where does my focus belong? I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, I hope you share it. I hope you click like. I hope you subscribe to this YouTube channel. And now I just want to get back to what I was starting to talk about, which was the link to my event this weekend on Saturday, the ADHD Get It Done Plan. What do you do now that you know how not to get sucked into other people's drama? Well, you get the stuff done that you want to create. And if you have any questions about how to do that, this workshop is for you. We're going to talk about decision making because many times that is the first obstacle to getting something done. Deciding what you're going to do first, because you cannot do everything first. Learning a little more in depth what a decision actually is, because so many people get hung up on them. And then we're going to learn how to construct a goal through reverse engineering so that you have a step-by-step blueprint for actually getting something done. And guess what? During that 3 hours you spend with me, you will begin. You will actually take your first steps. So if this sounds like a nice way to spend a Saturday from 11 to 2, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., I hope you'll join me. It's $27, the cost of a brunch. And it could change your life. Who knows? Anyway, I hope to see you there on Saturday. And I hope to see you again on Tuesday. I do these live streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 o'clock. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.